I think that's about it, is it?
Guess who's back? 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 Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little
Controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.
This looks like a job for me, so everybody
Just follow me, we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Matthew, Matthew, London Girl, Centero. Centero's early. Sansero got straight in here when he thought I mentioned petrified wood. He was like, "I'm straight into banners." That's what I'm about. I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go live. I wasn't gonna go live actually because Kenny's live right now, and I don't like going live when people I know and like are live. But unfortunately, I've only got till 10 o'clock, so I've only got an hour and a half. So I had to start it, man. It was I kind of had no choice. I didn't want to do it. I really didn't. But hey, I've got to.
If it's part of the show.
I might actually do the Sundays or do just an hour show or something. Just wait. Might in future just wait for Kenny to actually finish and then probably start once Kenny finishes. I might do that in the future. In fact, I probably will do that in the future, actually. I'll wait for Kenny to finish. It's just today, it's just starting off the new... he's an old school flat earther, Ryan, from way back in the day. Still goes live.
Lined up for your galloping wars. No remedy can save the lost. In love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into
all that crew was awesome back in the day, man. Kenny, Gibby, Democ. Who else did you have in that crew? Sean. Even you could put Lev in there as well. Actually, you could put Lev in there. Lev used to go in there quite a lot. You had a couple of trolls in there, obviously. You had FaZe and Itch. You had, who else was it? Snacks of the Future. Yeah, you had a good group of guys there, man. They were pretty awesome. They were pretty awesome, man.
Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space. Why you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate how to save myself.
Democ was my bulldog. Democ was hilarious, man. I like Democ. His avatar, it was that coin, wasn't it? Do you remember the coin that he had?
I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates, but my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space.
I'm new in this biz. But it don't, Santero, man, it doesn't take long to catch up. People and everything. It take you a couple of weeks, mate. Because listen, right, if you're open to this, right, and you're just willing to learn basically a whole new fresh look, it doesn't take long, mate. Honestly, it doesn't take long. I mean, when I first got into this, and I was researching Hollow Earth at the time. This is how long ago it was. There was no flat Earth on YouTube. There was none. I was research, and then this tab. This is around 2010, 2011. This tab come up, and it said NASA. Was it NASA artists or something? NASA artists. Blah blah blah. Exposes blah, and I was like, okay. I pressed on it, and it was Math Powerland, Math Boylan back in the day, right, doing his stand up, first flat Earth on YouTube, right? So I literally got 5 minutes through this guy's routine, and I'd X'd out of the Hollow Earth. I just started watching, and in this, and he says one profound thing, and I was just like, okay. He said, "You haven't seen it from that point of view. You've been shown it all your life in videos, pictures, right? But you've never seen it. You've never experienced it yourself. You've never seen it. You've just believed it." And I sat there and thought, yeah, that's fucking true, man. That's actually spot on. And it was basically from that day, that's what got me into this. It was like, okay, I need to start looking at this, because I've just been looking at all these other conspiracies for the last bloody, 5 years. And this is, and when it hit, it was just like, now that makes, I actually took a while, not a while, the penny kind of dropped straight away, but it was just like, okay, I need a bit of time to make sure I'm not going mad. I'm going crazy. And yeah, the penny dropped. It took me, a week to not digest it, but just to make sure. And then it was just like, okay, yeah, I see it. It makes all those other conspiracies look like nothing. This is where it's at. This is the pinnacle. This is what all those other conspiracies are trying to hide, right? Because they're all a distraction to distract you away from this topic. And once you start learning that, and you start, it won't take long, Santero, to get, it didn't take me that long. It took me basically not even a week. And it was just like, okay, damn. But getting to know all the old people and players and stuff like that, man. I mean, yeah, a lot of them are passed on, Santero. So a few of the older guys have actually passed on now. So, which is a shame, man, because there were some great minds, man. They were some great minds. Yeah, and so since then it's been like full go. I remember we was in the first the flat Earth debates, the first flat Earth debates ever to hit. That started in 2014. You had a couple of little shows kind of bounding about, but nothing too much, and then you had Flat Earth Light that come after that. That was another live show. That was around the end of 2014. So you had two shows going in 2014, and then in 2015 you had Poncho's show started, and that's where everything just changed, right? And let me tell you this, there was not one biblical flat earther, not one. A couple of them come in, but they were so toxic they just got shunted away. Honestly, they really did. They tried. There wasn't one. So they literally, from 2015 to 2020, they waited frustrated on the sidelines. They waited to COVID, and then they suddenly started filtering in from 2020. And look at it today. It's almost been destroyed by them. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It really is. Taking a beautiful thing and turning it into a clown show. It was a beautiful thing. These guys are just like, how much money can we make out of flat Earth? That's all they think about. It's not honest, like, let's give people some knowledge. That's not their first their first thought. Their first thought is, how much money can we make out of these guys? I'm not about that. I'm sorry. I'm not about that. So, so 2015 Poncho, and yeah, it was awesome. Poncho's show was really good, actually. Yeah, he ran a really good show. And do you know what? It was 24/7. So it used to be the Americans used to do the night shift all the way through to about 9 o'clock in the morning. Then the Brits would come in, and then we'd do right round, and it was like a shift of the Brits and the Americans. Yeah, it was a 24-hour shift. It really was. It was pretty awesome. Some of the conversations on there were insane, man. Honestly, they were. Still makes me laugh today. But what I'm saying, mate, yeah, it's no biggie, man.
Turns mankind from the wrong.
It's
We
no
come
biggie.
peace with a holy gown, and all of us wearing our holy crowns. Said the earth is flat, and we probably just won't get along. Just to go along, I said, welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
Hello, Brendan. How you doing, man? We'll watch later. Okay, dude. You got a gig. Okay, dude. Have a good one, man. Have a good one there, Brendan. Hope you enjoy yourself, dude. Yeah, but as I say, you know, everyone went to ponchos, right? Everyone, all of them went to ponchos. Karen B, right? Jaren, even Dave Weiss, I think, might have popped in there a few times. But they were never like us. We was there all the time, right? Karen B was probably there quite a lot more out of all that gang, more than anyone else. And so I think she used to like going on ponchos, actually. And Karen B ain't too bad. It's some of the rest of these people, man. They're just, mate. But yeah, the real core of that channel was not Jaren, was not Dave Weiss, it was a whole other bunch of guys, right? None of us were biblical. None of us got into it because the Bible said. No, we just got there because we realised we'd been lied to about where we were. And all the models they're showing us, they're all wrong. Not just one of them. The biblical model's wrong. The pizza dish in outer space is wrong. The spherical model is wrong. They're all wrong. Don't you get it? All the models are presented are wrong. We live in a created realm. That's all we really know. The dimensions of the place we don't know. It's never been fully explored, so we don't know the full dimensions of it. We don't know how long the plane goes on for. We don't know how much space is out there. So you can't really model something that you don't know the full dimensions of. And I always say you don't live in a model. You don't live in a theory or mathematics, right? You live in reality. Reality, guys, right in front of you. What you can see and feel, touch, smell, that's reality. Anything outside of that is bullshit and theory. Now, I can grab a ball, pour water on it in front of you. What's going to happen in front of you? This is reality. It's going to fall off and it needs to be contained. That's reality. Anything outside of that is bullshit. Oh, water sticks to balls. Okay, can you demonstrate that in front of me? No, you can't. So it's not real, right? It's not real. Water doesn't stick to balls. Not in reality. So that's theoretical nonsense, isn't it? Water sticks to balls. Why? Oh, because you're in a vacuum with a spinning ball and gravity is pulling it all on together, and it's so weak, man. It's so weak. And when you start to realise these simple things, the whole helio model falls apart. It destroys itself. There's no going back from it. Once you understand the physics of water, once you understand your optics and what they've done and try to tell you this curvature when it's just an optical effect of your eyes, your own dome perspective is literally causing this. I mean, on a small scale, look at the lampposts, right? Going down the road, getting the same thing, but that's on a small scale because it's just above your head, right? So it's going to look parallel. Then we go medium high, we go to the clouds, and you start seeing the arc come into it, and it's like arcing down to the horizon. Now we go to the giant scale, the big scale, which is the stars. What do you see? You see a full dome over your head almost, don't you? That's your dome perspective. There is no dome. That's the beauty. There is no dome. The dome's apparent, like the horizon. It's all stacked parallel, guys. I'm telling you, even the stars are parallel. This is, so, you know, where the hell are we? You start putting all these jigsaw puzzle pieces together, you start coming to a place of like, man, and there was giant trees here once as well. You're like, man, this place is wondrous. It's absolutely insane. And it's been created by something. And, you know, if you think that there was just one giant tree, no, trees normally come in forests, right? So think about that. You look at your average forest, the distance between each tree is about, say, 15, 20 foot, right? Now you multiply that by whatever the scale of one of these giant trees. The next tree along would probably be like 200 miles away. And then you start plotting that as a forest on the plain, and we're talking, this thing could be enormous. You think there's only one forest of these things? So this is what I mean. It just opens up all that possibility. And what the Bible does, it shuts all that off. It shuts the possibility of extra lands, right? Which we know it's obviously out there. That's what the real thing they're hiding is, the extra land masses, right? It shuts off all that possibility. So does the other model, the pizza dish, and so does the globe. All of them do exactly the same thing. Telling you this is all there is. And that's it, you know. It's pretty simple for me. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Yes, created, Ryan. Created, right? By a creator. Now, I'm not going to listen to the dumbass human story written around that creator. That's up to dumbasses that want to be controlled, right? If you don't know how to treat your fellow man, right? Well, why? You don't need to read a book to do that, do you? No, that should be already in you, bro. No, so yeah, I don't follow the story around it, written by people with little round hats and weird hair, kissing walls, professing that they're the chosen ones. No, why would you listen to them? Look at them today. Why would they haven't changed. They're exactly the same as they was back then. Why would you even listen to that lot? They want to brainwash you, control you, put agendas on you. This is just today. So imagine what they were like back then. Let's write a book about ourselves, professing that we're the chosen ones and we own all this land and yes, and all the... Shut your weak asses up, man. All you know is that there's a creator that's created this realm. There's a human story written around that. If you want to follow that, fine. You know, you're just going to be stuck in a biblical model that doesn't exist. That's it. It's there to control your mind. That's it. Human words, very, very easy. Humans are gullible and dumb. That's the fact, right? So I've never claimed it. This place isn't created. It's obviously created. Now, it's up to you if you want to follow a human story written around that creator, because I'm not. I don't need it. I don't need that. All I know is that this place is created. We're in a created realm that's in a realm of parallels. And I've been saying this for a very long time. Anything dome shapes or anything like that, it's all optical. It's your dome perspective causing that. I've been saying this for a long, long time, man. People are starting to see it now. I see a video the other day when this guy did some sort of model. He showed the flat plane of stars and your dome perspective. Exactly what I had in my mind when I was thinking about it in deep thought one day after smoking a couple of reefers. Just a beam of light come through my window and hit me right on the on the forehead, right where the pineal gland is, bing, right there, and I've got all this information just zapped into my brain. So yeah, I've never said there's not a creator. Once you realise that this place it's a creation, it's been created for us, right? and it's a realm, it's a flat plane. Now, is there motion to that flat plane? I don't know. I really don't know. But all I know is we don't know the full dimensions of this place. It's not finite. It's not what what they're saying it is, and red molten firmaments, pizza dishes, and spherical orbs, globes. It's just it's all wrong, all of it, and they're all there for one reason. So it describes, doesn't it? I mean, the description in the Bible is like it's a red molten firmament. Well, that's complete nonsense, isn't it? We've got blue skies, right? If there was a red molten looking firmament, you'll have some sort of reflection. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to the sun reflecting back. No, we don't get any sort of red. No, it's not red. There's no red molten looking firmament. Again, wrong. On 4 pillows on some square base with a circle in the middle with all the continents in the middle. Yeah. With a red molten firmament on top. That's exactly the same as the pizza dish in outer space. It's the same thing. But that's just got a clear glass dome on it. But it's still a pizza dish, and it's still a finite amount of land masses. The globe, you just go round in circles. This is it. This is all there is. There's just these land masses, and around you go on all 3 models. Man, they've done a number on a lot of people. Man, done a good job convincing people that this is all there is. This is all there is. I'm not going to listen to a bunch of people that, writ a story about themselves professing that they're the chosen ones. Get out of here, man. Only dumbass people would follow that. Let's be real. Only real dumb people would follow that. Who were the scriptures written by, Ryan? Who wrote those scriptures? Oh, man, come on. Fucking hell. Damn.
Summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women.
I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there because I'm not going to play any videos today. The music's just going to be in the background. Brent, I'll put it on the list though, man. I'll get on there.
When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by.
Yeah. It says in the beginning the word, and who wrote those words? It said in the beginning there was the word. Who wrote those words? Those self-professors of the chosen ones, was it? Okay. Interesting.
When I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea.
Hey, Sherry, Ron, welcome in. Welcome in.
That's our philosophy.
Mimi, welcome in. Universe means one verse, one plane of existence, and the space isn't upwards, it's across. We can't go up. It's been proven thousands of times. Like, you can't go up. You can go to a certain height and that's it. Everything else after that is bullshit. Everything. The moon, the Mars, all this sort of, it's all nonsense, guys. Deceitful liars, putting the wool over your eyes, thinking that there is space up there, but there's none, and the actual space is across where all the extra land is. Ah, so you woke up ranting. I got a lot on my mind, friend. I got a lot on my mind to get out. Just built up in me for the last couple of weeks. I need to express myself online. Yeah, I'm not going to express myself on my music stuff. Yeah, I'll just come online and express it instead in words. Yo, Scotty Dog, welcome in, man. Beware of those who put on robes and authorities in church. Yeah, he wanted to didn't like the Jesus, wanted to bring down like all the churches and, you know, these pastors and whatever, these robed weirdos. Yeah, you know. So they kind of writ one book, didn't they, the Old Testament, and thought, nah, man, this is too much for them. You know, there's not enough mind control in it. Actually, we need to control these fuckers. Let's write the New Testament, right? And we're lighting it up a bit. We're lighting it up a bit. We give them a model, and yeah, that'll do the job for a couple of thousand years, wouldn't it? That'll do the jobby for a couple of thousand years. We give him this book written by us. We're the chosen ones, and we say that God read it. This will keep him under control for a couple of thou. No, I'm talking about the biblical description of it, Ryan. Listen to my words closely. I'm talking about the biblical description that's in your Bible. Red-coloured molten firmaments. Absolute nonsense. 4 pillars. Okay. But again, the same thing is going on in all models. This is all there is. This is all the land masses there is. This is it. So if you believe that, you know, you've got yourself locked into a model. You've got yourself, which you can't get out of because you believe in the Bible so much. It gotta be right. It's gotta be correct. It's the truth, the word of God, written by the chosen ones. Professing that they're the chosen ones and then saying this is the hand of God. Nah, I don't buy any of it, man. Don't buy none of it.
When the weather's fine, you got women,
Women on your mind.
have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out.
Yeah, all right. So if there's but not a red-coloured firmament. Not a red domed one, right? Where is this red coloured firmament dome, molten firmament dome that the Bible describes? Doesn't exist. So it's all wrong. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Yes, we know that we need a barrier for pressure. I'm not disputing that. I'm disputing the description of it in the Bible. It's got nothing to do with pressures and stuff. I'm talking about the description of it in the Bible and the model I've seen from that description is completely wrong.
For a meal. If a daddy's boy, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you can turn or a turn of 25.
Hey, Nibbles, too chilly. What's up? What's up, man?
We do as we please when the weather's fine. We go fishing or go sailing in the sea.
And yes, that was Mungo Jerry. Summertime, that gibberish classic. Da 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 dee 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 la 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 G G G. Bada 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 bada. Let's go with that next. This person then. Yeah, as I say, I don't live in models. I don't, you know, I'm a realist. I'm in reality. I'm not in no model or theory or mathematical nonsense. I don't live. No one lives there. That's all in your mind. It's all being put in there. It's in your mind. What we experience every day is the opposite to what they're telling us it is. It's the you experience the opposite thing. Right?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oi, banner. Genesis indicate that gods originally intended for both humans and animals to have a plant-based diet, not just smoking doobies. True. True, Nibbles. I think we should all go back to plant-based diets. You know, I'm almost there anyway. well, I was until I got ill, and then I started eating meat again. But I was, what do they call it, a pescatarian? I was a pescatarian for years. All I ate was fish. I wouldn't eat any land animals for years. Didn't. Only until I got really ill, and I thought, fuck it, I've got to just eat anything. So that's what I did.
Oh, that's nice, Kevin. All right, now get out of here. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't
I need a coffee, guys. I'll be right in a sec.
I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, come on, man. Yo, higher than an F-16 in Walgreens. Trying to find some eye drops at the bottom of the Listerine. What? Well, I Mr. Clean when I step on the scene. But yo, how did I get here? And what is this on me? The last thing I remember was way back in September. Johnny had a doobie, it was groovy full of pleasure. But I probably didn't measure the amount I should have taken. Now I'm standing on the feeling, and this feeling got me shaking. Yo, I kept the bacon with my better crocker, baby. We dishing out delectables, yeah. They tasty, so yeah, it's amazing. Now come and get this slice. And if they try to take my herb, I'll say, take my wife. But Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history, my memories are buried. And I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary. So take heed, my children, cause this story's cautionary. Yeah, I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee Coffee in the joint, what? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Come on now. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint,
So,
I was standing in the corner of the kitchen by myself, eyeing up the pop brownies on the top shelf. I'm thinking maybe just a nibble or do, but I didn't eat dinner, so I gobbled down too. Oh, shit. I fucking blew it. Yo, I got to keep this conversation fluid. Yo, too high to function. I'm feeling like a clown at a funeral luncheon. I'm a goner. Man, I've reached my marijuana maximum consumption. Yeah, goddamn hors d'oeuvre. Threw my knife for a curve. But I could be the hero that this party deserves. So I boot and rally, sink the last cup. Turns out it was my team's cup. Fuck, I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point.
London Girl says, Banner, how did you get ill?
Coffee in the joint, coffee in the
It was a weird kind of, it was strange, right? My brother died. A year later after that, my mum died. And then a year later after that, I got lymphoma, cancer. I'd like a big lump under my left sort of chin bit there. And I had a big lump on the right side of my neck. Like the size of, like, think of a tennis ball, chop it in half. Put one on the side of your neck and one under your chin. And that's what I looked like. Rock hard. It was. They said it was stage 4. That's what they said to me. And I had a year, basically, not even that. Yeah, and do you know what? Massive shout out to Chills, man. Chills. I don't think I would have got through it without Chills. Chills' help, actually. And you know, not just Chills' help. Actually, a lot of people. Brendan, Emerald. Who was it? I forgot. Who said? Is it Chris? I mean, he sent me the electric shock thing. I sent that electric pulse through you. Massive shout out to all those guys, man. But yeah, Chills started sending me this stuff. I just thought it was just maybe like 25 quid a bottle or something. And he was sending me, and he sent me loads of it. And one day I just thought, how much is this stuff? And it worked out. It was £200 a fucking bottle. This stuff he was sending me, and he sent me like 3 or 4 of them, and I was like, oh my lord, man. And I was like, I've got to pay you back, Chills. I can't accept it, man. It's an awesome thing to do, but I've got to give you the money back for that, man. I didn't realise how much it costs. I really didn't. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I eventually got to pay. It might have took a bit longer than what I wanted, but I eventually got Chill paid off, and I lost 200 quid out of it. I sent Chills 200 quid once, and it just went missing in the post. I've still got the ticket over there where I sent it. I proved that I sent it, right? But it just went missing. Then I had to transfer it from a bank to him. But yeah, man, Chills was a massive help. In fact, a lot of people, just the people giving a bit of moral support, and that helps make, everything helps. But yeah, it was touch and go for a quick second there, man. I was just like, damn. That was a close one. That's a close shave. But yeah, massive shout out to you guys, man. You got me through that for sure. I don't think I can't even really remember, Jax. I didn't go live for a while, did I? Was it because it's a bit of a blur to me, and I'm trying to kind of forget it, to be honest with you, because I get kind of like not PTSD, but I get these memories like flood black of like stuff being pumped into my arm and the feeling that it gave me, and it gives me almost like the shivers, like, ooh. It's a horrible thing. Think of it like this. Think of, this is going to sound weird, freezing cold, hot, red coloured lead being pumped into your system. That's what it feels. It feels so weird, and it instantly, the first 2 times I had the chemo, it wasn't really too bad. The 3rd time, though, oh my God, it felt like I was dying, man. As soon as I left the hospital, I was throwing up all the way home. I got home, I was throwing up. It was just awful. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't. It's just going through all that, yeah, and you know, somehow I got through it. I don't know. It was stage 4, and that, you know, I wasn't really believing them. I was telling the guys, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm not too sure about the treatment and that, and having this shit pumped into me. And the guys said, "Look, you got a year. That's it." I was like, "Oh, I've got to make a decision, man. I've got to make a decision," because I was what it seemed, the stuff that Chills and everyone gave me, it stopped it, right? It just stopped it from growing, but it didn't reverse it. That's what I noticed, and I just think that what Chills give me, and then I went and had the 6 chemos that actually reversed it and got rid of it. I think the mixture of it kind of works. A lot of people say, "Nah, you should have never got." Look, I'm still here today, man. So something worked, right? So yeah, that's basically it, London Girl. That was basically it, and that was that weren't too long ago, really, London.
Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint, alright. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint, Kevin. What? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint, yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint, alright. Coffee in the joint.
Yeah, I think it was like Ryan. I think it was more like a stress build-up as well, because my brother died and then my mum died, and I think just those two things were so stressful and hard for me to take. You know, my mum was young, my brother's younger than me. My mum had me when she was 16 years old. My mum had me when she was 16. So she's only 16 years older than me, man. Which is really crazy. So yeah, it was hard to take. It was just emotion. It was crazy, man. It was really crazy. I didn't even really gotten over my brother. Then my mum passes. And it was because of my brother, obviously, right? But that was the main reason. You know, there was other factors at it, but that was the main reason. Yeah, and and it kind of, I think there's just the whole stress build up of it all. Just I don't know what happened. Made me ill, man. Made me ill. But yeah, I'm lucky to be here today. You know. That's why I'm a bit happy all the time now these days. You've got to grab these last seconds, grasping at these seconds of life.
Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint, yo, that's right. Let's take them out.
Yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough. It was tough, London. It was tough for a while. Trying to fight it. It was, oh man. But one thing I did notice, by the third chemo, it had almost reduced by half, and even by the 4th chemo, it had almost gone. So I was almost back to normal, but I still had 2 chemos to go, and the doctors were kind of amazed. So I was telling them I'm getting this stuff from my friend, you know, and I'm doing this on the side as well. And they kind of just dismissed it. But they were shocked how fast I was recovering. Mate, I think there's something to that. All them stuff, the electric pulse thing that I can't remember his bloody name, man. Chris F.E. was it or something? I can't remember his name. Oh, it's so bad. It's too early. But yeah, I think, the combination of everything, that's what made it clear up so quick. That's what I believe.
That's okay. I'll handle it. Thanks, you.
New model of Earth banner. There isn't. We can't model it. We don't know its full dimensions. That's the fact of the matter. Santero. We don't know that we need full exploration. You know what Dell's been saying for donkey's years. That's the only way you're going to know. That's the only way. Isn't Sayo also is he out there now doing the exploration? I'm not too sure. I've heard a few things. Is he actually out there sailing right now? I think he is. You know. But yeah, you can't model something you don't know the full dimensions of, right? Just modelling a little fraction, a little tiny fractal fraction part of the whole plane, which is us, by the way. Just a tiny little piece in the whole plane. Because the plane's enormous. Now, has that got some sort of barrier or dome over it? I don't know. But it surely ain't the little area that we're in. You got to remember, you've got your own dome perspective. Remember that every time you observe long distances or clouds or anything, you got that convergence point and the curve. It's all your dome perspective. It doesn't change when you're looking at the sky and it's nighttime. That dome perspective then starts working on a huge scale because you see more of the sky and it looks like a dome around you. It's an apparent thing like the horizon. Doesn't exist. It's a plane of stars because everything is running parallel. Even the clouds over the earth, right, are running parallel to the ground, relatively parallel, because the density layer that they're sitting on, you got to think of it as like the surface of an ocean. Some will be higher, some will be a bit lower, but they're all relatively on the same plane, and that will go up higher when you get another band of clouds. And you know, if you're above them in a plane, you can see the clouds below them, right? The other layer, and it's just everything is stacked in layers, like the density layers in a jar. So yeah, the dome is apparent. Beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I suppose people probably had a little prayer for me, Ryan. Awesome, man. You know, I've got nothing against all that, Ryan. I really haven't. But it's just something that I just don't follow myself, mate. It really is. I see it as a control thing. I can see it as a control thing. But yeah, you know, awesome if you did. Did that help? It could have helped. I don't know. I don't know these things, you know. But I know what I was doing, right? What I was doing was kind of two therapies at once. That's kind of what I was doing, and it worked. I had stage 4, man. People don't really come back from that. Stage 4 is very serious. And it didn't spread or anything. It didn't. It stayed where it was. It got rid of. What I did works. If the prayers works and people supporting me works, love it. Brilliant, good stuff. You helped me out massively. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you guys. That's for real. That's real talk. So I really do appreciate it. Any prayers or people sent me stuff at the time was bloody awesome, man. Baron even sent me some what was it? Some of the oil. Baron sent me oil. Man, so many people helped me and sent me stuff. Even like Emerald sent me, was it the bark of a bloody tree in America? What the Indians use. He sent me a big bag of that. What else did he send me? He sent me a couple of things. I was really appreciative, and yeah, I was on that. Is it chaga tea or something? I was, as I said, I had to change all my diet. I got rid of all sugars. Everything went sugary. I upped the alkaline in my system, like to maximum what I could. Yeah, There's much alkaline in my system, so I was kind of trying to flush it out myself at the same time. I was having the chemo. So yeah, I went full in on it, and yeah, it works, man. I don't know what happened. But it worked. It worked for me. And as I say, without you guys' help and giving me advice and getting me through it, I don't think I'd be here. Honestly, I really don't. Yeah, M sent some stuff. He sent me that tea. That tea was a massive help. It was a massive help. I could feel. It was really weird. It was really strange. It felt when I was drinking that chaga tea. I could feel the goodness. It was so bizarre, and all it was this dark stuff. You just poured water on it, and it did actually look like bark. And it's just, but you could kind of feel the goodness seeping into you. It was. I don't know if it was like the ancestors of the Indians. I don't know what it was, but something weird was going on there, man. It's a beautiful thing. It really was. Man, sometimes you've got to go through hard times, right, to come out the other end, you know, kind of realising what you was like before, right? It's a process. It's definitely a process. I just see it as part of my life now. It's something I've tried to forget, but it's pretty hard to when you got some sort. It's like a relapsing nightmare that comes back of me in that hospital lying there with all this stuff and this red liquid. Oh God, man, just being pumped into your vein. It's just the. Oh, I don't like to think about it. It's not. Hey, Gaz, man. Well, great to see you, man. Yeah, I was. Hey, Ryan, mate. I was chopping lemons in half and squeezing half into my mouth. That's the sort of thing I was doing. I was doing stuff like I just chop one and squeeze it, all the juice in, yeah, and swallow it. I don't do it as much now. Well, I just do a slice now. I'll take a slice of lemon and I just literally will eat it, right? Not the skin, all the inside and goodness, right? I'll literally just eat the whole lot. I don't care how bitter they are. I know that that's going to alkaline my body, so. How you doing, Gaz? Who mentioned Chaga? Yeah, that was me. When I was ill a few years back, guy from Canada sent me some Chaga from over there. Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man. It was as I was saying before, I could kind of feel the goodness going into it. It was really bizarre kind of feeling because I've never really had that from a drink before. Because, you know, the drinks over here, it's all chemical, right? It's all or sugary or, you know, but this was just pure, the purest stuff. And it was, you'd kind of feel it having an effect. Which probably had a knock-on effect on my psyche, which probably, you know, give me a boost mentally as well. So yeah, it was all the help was just superb, absolutely superb. I can't thank people enough in the chat. Honestly, I really can't. I've thanked people thousands of times, man. But yeah, man. It's if it wasn't for those guys, Gaz, honestly, I don't think I'd be here today, man. I had stage 4, Gaz, stage 4 at one time, and they said I had a year to live. And this was after I lost my brother, and then a year later I lost my mum, and then a year later I had a year to live. That's how crazy it was, and that was only a couple of years ago, right, guys? So that's how crazy that little time period was. Yo, chills, man. There's the guy. It's the guy right there. There's the guy right there. Chills is my guardian angel. Yeah, man. I was just talking about it, Chills. Like, I didn't really know how much it cost at first. And then I was just like, I asked you and you said, and I was like, holy smokes, man, I've got to give you that money back. I honestly didn't realise how much it was at first. And then, yeah, it might have taken a bit longer than what I wanted, but I finally got the money to you, didn't I, eventually? And I was saying I actually lost 200 quid in the post as well, which I had to send to you in through banks. So, yeah, man. But it was just the generosity, you know, Chills just not even thinking about the money. He goes, I'm going to send Banner this. And he not just once, like 3 or 4 times, right, this stuff. And then I found out it cost £200 a bottle. Then I realised, shit, that's £1,000. That's 1,000 quid. I can't. I've got to get this money back to Chills, man. And that was my mission for a little while because I was so grateful. And like M and Baron, you all sent me stuff. And again, the Chris FE, I think his name is, the electric thing. You know, the pads on the arm, and they put that electric pulse into you. It's like, and you can turn up the frequency and turn it down. You can turn it up so much that it's kind of, yeah, it not hurts, but kind of really irritating. That's a strong bit. But yeah, I was doing it all. I was doing the whole thing. And yeah, I come through somehow. Awesome stuff, man. I'm really good, Chills. I'm really good, mate. At the moment, I feel awesome. As I say, I went, you know, see the family yesterday. They come down. Well, come over from Australia. We went down to the pub, and in fact, the whole family turned up, and we actually had the pub garden to ourselves. The whole family. I mean, I've got quite a big family, and everyone just piled down. It was really great to see everyone. Had a great time. And then, yeah, I just kind of didn't leave early, but, you know, they were kind of starting to get really tipsy and drunk. And I started, the cocaine word started. I started hearing the word cocaine. Then that was my, all right, I'm out of here. See you later, everyone. The Bob Beck electrifier, yeah, it was that. You put them pads, didn't you, Jax, on your wrist, and you just turn up the voltage. Pretty awesome stuff. I'm always out looking for chaga. I find quite a lot. Get it for people. Well, oh, okay. So what's the difference then? Gaz, is there any difference of the UK chaga and chaga from the States? Or is it just exactly the same thing? Because all of this stuff, because I was putting like lemon and honey in it, right, as well. Right, but it's pretty kind of tasteless, or, you know, you didn't really... Weird feeling when you was drinking. I did anyway. Good feeling, by the way. No, there's no difference. Okay. Santiago. Banner, there's petrified wood diet for that. Why do you think I like the chaga so much, Santiago? It's literally bark of a tree. It's literally bark from a tree, Santiago. Ah, God, I'm petrified wood. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with petrified. I'm obsessed with wood. Pause, everyone. Pause. Woods from trees, right? bushcraft guys drink it. Yeah, I'd love to see a foraging vid from you guys, actually. You was talking about it a little, you touched on it a little on one of your last shows. The foraging and, you know, just making a fire from scratch. I find that so interesting. Stuff like that, you know, just, you know, survival techniques. And yeah, I think that's really awesome. What I was suggesting though, Gaz, I don't know if you heard it, maybe open up a whole new channel for that. Keep your wild army adventures on one channel, and then do your foraging and bushcraft and all this sort of stuff on another channel. You'll probably get two completely different audiences, and you won't lose the audience subs from the original channel. That's probably what I would do. Something like that. Open up another channel just for that. DMSO comes from tree bark pulp. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like chaga mostly grows in the north of the UK. Oh, really, Jax? So what are we talking, like Manchester, bloody Scotland and all that? Is that what we're talking? Hello, Honor. Welcome in. Wild lettuce. Wild lettuce. Wild lettuce. Is that the opium lettuce? That wild lettuce? I heard there's a lettuce out there that you can pick freely, which is as strong as opium. Didn't I cover it once? Gazza probably know about that, actually. I forgot what it was called. It had like was it a white liquid substance? Was that the one? It was called something lettuce. See, I thought it was wild lettuce. I could be wrong. But, you know, it had pain-killing benefits, this stuff. And this stuff just grows out anywhere, right? Insane. Dip, 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 dip. Space lettuce. Right, that's pretty fun. Space lettuce, I like that. Colder climates. Okay, it's in the colder climates. It grows better in colder climates. Opium wild lettuce. Opium lettuce. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, man. We looked at it quite a while ago now, but we did take a little look at it. The opium lettuce. All lettuce has opium in it. Honor says probably more. Some has just got a little bit more than others. Lettuce free. Yannick, welcome in, Yannick. Lettuce is good for sleeping, apparently. Do you know what? I've never heard none of this stuff about lettuce. I was shocked when I heard there was an opium lettuce. But you look at lettuce, it's just you don't think you're going to get any kind of maybe some vitamins or whatever. Right? You're not going to get no sort of sleeping benefits. So when I look at lettuce, I'm not thinking, yeah, that's going to get me to sleep tonight. I better eat a leaf of that. But people are saying, yeah, it's got, you know, got benefits, helps pain, it can get you to sleep. Are we talking the same lettuce? Are we talking? I think we're talking space lettuce, right? And that's what we're really talking. Don't eat yellow snow banner. I sure won't, Scotty. I'll take your advice. It has no nutritional value. It's kind of, but it must have some sort of like medical property to it, or to make people sleep, or you know, to help with pain. I mean, that opium lettuce is really interesting. Lettuce and butter. Bread sandwich sends you to sleep. Lettuce, butter, And bread sandwich. Oh, hello, Jeff. Welcome in. Yannick's in the house. Great to see Yannick in. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow. You seen this? I wasn't from a P9. Okay, let's have a look. I wasn't going to play anything because we've literally only got 24 minutes to go. So I wasn't going to play nothing. I was just going to just waffle on this morning. Oh, it will be rebranded the Sunday mornings, and I'm going to try and next time I'm going to wait for Ken, because I come on and Kenny was live, and I try to wait for a little while to see if it oh right, this is a 22-minute one. So yeah, I'm going to put this on the list. Actually, for Brendan, I'm going to put this on the list. Let's get this on the list. It's 22 minutes. Don't mind a couple of minutes. If it's a couple of minute one, right, that's done. Renata. Oh, it's P900. Sandra. It's tough, man. Yeah, guys, donate, man. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Has she got any RSO or DMSO, Chills? Have you spoken to this lady, Chills? Or anyone as... Oh, man. She looks so young as well. It's crazy, man. At least I was like 53 at the time. You know, if I did pop it, at least I've lived like 53 years. You know. But so young. It's a shame. Oh, it's her son's girlfriend. Oh, man. Man. Hey, P900, Sandra. If you want another alternative, get in touch with Chills. Come in. Go and have a little private word with Chills. And just see what happens. You might be I mean, it helped me. I was at stage 4. It helped me. I'm just saying, and not many people come back from stage 4. It's a really horrible subject, really, to talk about, especially when it's like, you know, a loved one, you know, someone really close to you. It's, oh, man, it gets emotional, right? Especially when, you know, someone's so young as well, you know, all their life in front of them, and they have to deal with this shit. It's raining. Hold on, sorry, guys. Raining. Oh my God, it's actually started raining. It's the first bit of rain we've had in, is it a couple of weeks, guys? Oh, was it raining where you are as well, Jax? Anyone else got rain in the UK? Don't know that garlic, another is, will look at, have to be using honey for a long time. It said local honey is the best to use. Honey farm. Yeah, honey farm. Well, there's a big thing at the moment, Ron. Ron, there's a big thing in the UK at the moment. Some guy took all the brands of honey off the local supermarket, went and had them tested, not their tests, a real test, and all of them failed. Every single one that said it was pure honey failed. They had additives and syrups and corn syrup. All this shit is added to it. Which is crazy, right? Isn't that false advertising, guys? I'm sure there's some sort of loophole they're using to get around it. But, yeah, if you want to buy your honey from a farm, right? Not what Ron says, get your farm stuff, right? Get it all from a farm. Because you know it's going to be pure. You know it's going to not be tampered with, right? So, yeah, that's what I would advise. If you're buying honey, do not buy it at the supermarket. Yeah, China honey, that's it. Or not? It's something like 60 or something. I can't remember the percentages, but it was it comes from China. Comes from China. I buy local honey. Yeah. Is that from like a little local farm or someone that produces it themselves? You'll pay 25 to $100 a pound. Yeah, it's pretty. The real stuff. If you're going to buy the real stuff, yeah. I mean, even I've seen even some of the jars in the supermarket at 25 quid. £25 for a little jar of it, and they're saying that that's pure honey. And this guy's went out and had them all independently tested, and they all failed. They've all got additives, impurities, syrups. So yeah, you can buy. Amazon do loads of proper honey, right, from farms and all this. You can you can literally buy it from there. Yeah, so don't advise. Don't buy your honey from a supermarket, man. Even if it does cost a little bit more, you know, it's worth it. The area where I live, you'll be surprised how many people near you produce it. Local pollen for honour local pollen for local people. That's hilarious. Was made for your honey. Yeah, was made from real. Yeah, cool, man. Do you know what? That's really good to know, Chills. Actually, nah. Do you know what? I didn't even really think about it, Chills, because I kind of knew that you'll be using like the best sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, you can taste it. As I said, I had a little spoon of that the other night, mate. It ripped my head off, Chills. I was so high, and I'd been smoking. I just thought, I looked at it, it was at the bottom of my fridge. I was like, let's have a little sneaky spoon of it. Come on, let's just. Man, I swear to God, within half hour, 45 minutes, my eyes were going. I was like, oh my God, I should have never done that. But yeah, that's lovely, man. I'm going to savour that. I really am going to savour that, because to me, that's like gold dust, that stuff. And you know, a little drop of the you know what in the old curries and stuff like that. It's perfect. I love doing that as well. Oh, it was awesome, Honor. It was really, really cool, man. The whole family turned up, and family and friends turned up, and we literally packed out the pub garden at the back, right? It was all my family in there. It's hilarious, man. Yeah, they were all getting drunk and stuff, Honor, and yeah, I could see them, people starting to wobble and their heads starting to go and lean in on me and all this. And then the word cocaine popped up, and I was like, okay, I'm out of here. Like, that was my cue to go. See you later. And I didn't drink any alcohol. I had 2 orange juices. That was it. 2 orange juices, and then that word come up, and I was out. So, because I know what they're like, man. And that was from my 70-year-old uncle, by the way. David, can you get me a ticket? No, no, I can't. And he's 70 years old. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, nah, all right, I'm out. See you later. I would have done it back in the day. I would have done it, but now I'm just so past that all now. I just don't. It just doesn't interest me. Drinking and sniff. It just. If I said it yesterday, I think it makes me physically ill thinking about the smell of it. It just like I'm just like, man, why? Why did I do that? So yeah, it was. Other than that, it was awesome honor, and yeah, it was a nice day, man. It was a really nice day. Thanks for asking. Yeah, that's what they did. That's what is. You know what, Chills? That's exactly what they did. They were guzzling down the beers. I was sitting there thinking, bloody hell, they're smashing through these. I'm still on my halfway down my orange juice, and they're on like their second beer. I'm just like, what? Within 2 hours, they're all sloshed. They're all just like starting to slow and lean on you, get in your personal space. You know, a bit of spit coming out every now and when they're talking and hitting you in the eye. And it's just like, oh, for fuck. And I'm sitting there all sober, getting irritated by my own. They're all in my space and leaning on me, and I'm just like, oh, and then the word cocaine gets mentioned, and I'm just, see you later. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, I can see what you're writing, right? Yeah, the whole tribe turned up, man. Chills. It's annoying when you're pissed too. Chills is like, even when I'm drunk, that annoys me. Even when I'm drunk and they're in my person spitting and touching and in your face and all this weird movements while they're doing it. Yeah, not even Chills likes that, and he's drunk at the same. No one likes that, Chills, do they? That, yeah, and that's the stage they were getting at. That's the stage that they were kind of getting at. I mean, within a couple of hours, man. Within a couple of hours of being down there, I'm just like, oh damn. I started to use hemp oil a few years ago. It still works for me, Ron said. What are you talking about, Ron? Ron, that's why I started having it. Okay, I think he's having a conversation with London. Dismantled the old washing machine and made a belt out of a fire pit. Chilly. How did this year's drop of fertilizer and soil go this year, Chili? Did you have like palletfuls of earth dropped off outside your house? I thought it was really funny back in the day when we were talking about that. Take care, Mimi. I appreciate you coming in, and thanks for saying everyone hit the like. Thank you, Mimi. Have a good day. Oh, the rain stopped. I want it to. It actually needs to pour down. Oh, you was meant to say when you're not pissed. No probs, Shields. No probs, Shields. Yeah, it is. It's really annoying. When you're not When you're not drunk and everyone else is drunk around you. It was only me and my other auntie. She was on lemonade and I was on orange juice. And we were sitting next to each other and I was saying, can you believe it? That me and you are the only sober ones in here. She was cracking up laughing. Because she used to be a on all the drugs years ago. I used to be on bloody what those E's and Coke and all this. And fast forward, everyone else is wrecked, and me and her are the only ones sitting there sober. It was kind of surreal in a way. It really was. Yeah, man. Well, chills. You remember what it was like back in the day. You didn't really ask questions. You picked up your pills. You went out raving, took as many as you could. You might be up for 2 days. You know, you just went for it, right? And back in the day, man. And then, you know, you get back, you know, you need to take some Valiums or whatever and hard liquor to get you to sleep. And then wait a week and start again and just do that for years. So yeah, I was a bit of a nightmare to be honest. I just, when it comes to all the rave scene and the pills and that, I just couldn't say no. It was such a good time. And it was so new to everybody what was happening at the time. You just get caught up in it all. Just got caught up in it all. My mates were DJs. It was easy to get in. We was getting in for nothing at places. I was walking into places with 100 E's, not getting searched because my mate was the DJ. So we just walk. I'd carry the records. Man, honestly, it was insane back in the day. But yeah, I was terrible. I was terrible, Chills. Really was. I'm still recovering from the 90s. Oh, Gaz remembers the early 90s. I started going out, Gaz, in 88. Finished going raving in 94, 95. Then went on to the club scene. Did that and all the cocaine nonsense and stupidness and fighting and all this sort of stupid behaviour up to about the 2003. And then I decided it's done. It's over. No more. And I literally got off all of it on my own just by smoking loads of weed and puff. That was it. I got rid of all my friends. I got rid of my circle. I got rid of the phones. I got rid of everything that was attached to it. I disowned. I got rid of it. I just said, I don't want this no more. And yeah, it was a bit of a struggle for a while, like mentally, and not so much physically. But yeah, you get to a point where it's just getting easier and easier and easier, and then you start forgetting. And then, you know, if you just, as I say, weed helped me out massively. Through that moment and cannabis, it helped me out massively. I didn't need no doctors, no doctor pills, no advice. I just did it on my own. And yeah, I'm so glad for it. Today I'm teetotal. The only thing I do is smoke a bit of weed, man. That's it. I don't take anything. No substitutes for anything. No painkillers, no alcohol. No pills, no snip. It's all done. And that was a bit of an adventure in itself, actually, guys. That was a mad adventure. Yeah, glad we made it out, man. Yeah. That's true, man. A lot of people didn't, right? They didn't. Kind of crazy. The racing collapsed, and all there was left was to get off the effing farm along with Del Boy. You know what happened, Nibbles? It didn't collapse. It got commercialized. That's what happened to it. I mean, when it first started, like in '88, it was in middle of fields. It was illegal, right? People getting arrested and stuff like that. That's when it was really good. Up to about, I would say, 93, 4. you know, around that sort of time when the drum and bass started kicking in, the tempo started upping, you know, as I say, the best time for me was between 89 and 92. That was the best atmosphere, the best music. It was just awesome, and it changed after that, right? When the tempos started going up, the drum and bass got quite dark as well, as if I recall, and the mood changed, the whole atmosphere changed. And by 95, I was just done with it. It was just like, I'm done, man. I need to move on. So for me, it just got commercialized into a lighter, weak version of what it was. And that's what happens with anything good. The system comes in and corrupts it, right? That's what happens. That was people coming together. That was Millwall ICF. That was the Manx. That was Aston Villa. All those fighting fans all together, happy as one. Can the system have that? Probably not, right? They don't like people coming together, right? They like the division. So yeah, they commercialized it. They turned it into a shit show, and it's a lot of people just moved on from it. I went from that into the club scene after that, which was even worse. It was so bad, the club scene, man. It was terrible. Full of cocaine, full of cokeheads, full of knobheads. Man, to be honest with you, I'm glad I'm out of all that scene. Not the early stuff from 88 up to about 92, 93. I loved that. That was brilliant. That was a one-off. You can't explain it to people. You had to have been there to experience it, right? Had to have been there to experience it. It was so different. It was so different. I remember going to a place called the Dungeons in Leabridge Road. Right, Leabridge Road, there's a little rave called the Dungeons. Back in, I think, 89, 90, when all the bleepy sort of acid, it wasn't acid, it was like 4-beat bleep music, wasn't it? And all that was about, mate, that was amazing. You used to go out in the yard in the morning, the sunrise would be coming up, the sun would be coming up. Everyone would be just out of their heads, just dancing away, just eyes like flying saucers. Like, yeah, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. That's a nice little place, the Dungeons, as well. I liked it. Yeah, London, the Dungeons, Leabridge Road. Leabridge, you know where Leabridge Road is, right? You remember that little club, the Dungeons? You remember on the corner? Yeah, that used to be a massive. I mean, all the top DJs went there. All the top DJs, LSD. Who was the other? The other LSD. There was I can't remember the other DJs, man. But I remember. I remember LSD, right? ELLISD. That LSD. You had two. One named LSD with the LSD and the LSD as well. Was you too young? Okay. Right, guys, last song.
Well, I won't back down.
Last song. As I say, it's not the like traditional show format. These little short couple of hour ones or 1.5 hours. It'd just be like just me waffling and stuff like that. That's all. A bit of the music in the background, but yeah, it won't be no videos played or nothing like that. I'm going to save that for the the traditional show on Thursdays and Saturdays. What I do in between then won't be that format.
Won't back down. No, I'll stand.
Groove Rider, yeah, I like Groove Rider, man.
Won't be turned.
Groove Rider, I mean, Kenny Ken was really good. Dr. S. Gachet was good. Who else was it? Randall, awesome. Who's the other one? You had LSD. You had who's the other white DJ? Slip Matt, and you had who's the other one? I forgot his name. Made of some famous tracks. Mate, the DJs were awesome back in the day. They didn't have any help. It was all lined up by ear on themselves. No BPMs, 0 BPM counters. Just listen, line it up, and mix it. That's when DJ was proper DJing, right?
And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Hey, you're welcome, Chills. You're welcome.
Hey, baby,
Actually, Ryan, I don't want to talk about Roger.
there ain't no easy
Really
way
don't.
out.
Roger's kind of digging his own hole for himself. I don't really need to say anything. All I want to know is why I was on that ban list and why you lying. All I want to know.
Hey,
I'm not really particularly interested in what Roger does. I really ain't.
I will stand by.
I just don't like the way it played out, Ryan. I don't like what Harmon did coming in, and I don't like what Roger going to PJ and going, I rage quit, when I obviously didn't rage quit. I just didn't want to talk to Harmon. I was in there to talk to Roger. It's, you know, and making little sly comments to PJ. So that's telling me that he'd never wanted it sorting out, right? So, you know, I will just carry on doing my thing.
And I won't back down.
Hey, you're welcome, Jax. You're welcome. Jax, can I get a hold of the pin? I was looking for you yesterday in banners later on. I couldn't get to you. Yeah, I'm sure you two can. Yeah, Jax will be able to. Jax, will you be able to get in touch with
Hey, baby,
Sandra for Chills?
there ain't no easy way out. Hey,
Oh, look, Ryan, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. But, you know, we human beings, we're going to disagree, you know, and agree and disagree. It's fine by me. Look, I'm not going to keep turning the screw on Roger. You know, I've had enough. But if Roger's acting like that, and he didn't really want to sort it out, and he's saying things behind my back to PJ, well, then that's another level, right? I'm just asking him, why am I on your ban list when you told me you wasn't? That's my main beef with it all, Ryan. Nothing else, really. Not even the money. It's just that's just a funny sidekick. That's all. Not from Roger's point of view, though, because Roger's now got to explain all that. And look, as I said, right, we can agree to disagree. But you know, when I go in there, and it was a legit apology. I know people saying, "Yeah, but you asked Roger to apologise as well." That's not. Shut your weak asses up. It was like, let's both apologise and just move on, Roger, right? And we actually got to that point. We got to that point. Well, I thought we did. Right? And then Harmon comes in, and then I hear the PJ thing, what he said to PJ, and I'm just like, well, it's back on. This geezer don't give a shit. I tried with him, but he's obviously just wants the beef. So let's turn the screw. Let's keep turning it. Roger had a chance to sort it out. I went in there to sort it out. I mean, if I was being dishonest, I would have apologised here without him being here present. Just made up some bullshit. No, I went onto his live in front of his audience to do it. And if you think that's dishonest, I don't give two shits, to be honest.
and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Oh, I stand my ground and I won't back down.
Yeah, got to embrace life, man. Life's beautiful. This realm that we're in is absolutely incredible. The only things that are messing up this realm are human beings. We've turned it into a shit show. It's actually a beautiful thing. It's so amazing. This realm, it heals itself. It's in a cycle of life and death, constant life and death, but always self-sustaining. The only thing that is eternal is this realm. Everything else comes in and then leaves. That's it. This realm, that's eternity. You should embrace it. You should embrace it, not go against it. I do see the beauty in things, even like a blade of grass or a little ant crawling up the blade of grass. Just little things like that. You just kind of notice. People do know. Other people, it's like they don't want to notice these beautiful things. All they want to do is corrupt it. That doesn't sit right with me.
I will stand my ground and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground and I won't back down.
Awesome stuff. Listen, Santero, I will come on, but I've really got nothing to say. I'm not the one that's got to explain myself, Santero. Am I? I'm not. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just calling it out. That's all I'm doing. So I'll be sitting there probably with my mouth, and Roger would be explaining himself. That's what's going to happen. I've got nothing really to say. I don't know. We'll see what happens, Santero. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Have an awesome morning. Hopefully it'll piss down, because I think we need some nice fresh air. Still little bit humid. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a nice Sunday dinner. I will see you Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday morning. Same sort of time. I try and do it after Kenny's gone live, but it will only still be till 10 o'clock. So it's going to be finishing. Like, it won't be going on till late like we normally do. So the ones in between the Saturday and Thursdays, they'll be short ones, but I'll still be live. All right, guys. Have a great one. Take care. See you then.